Y'all, I'm coming with this video today. This is a pretty odd topic, but this is just a peculiar situation that I've been through one time. I think that this is one of the ways that God, was trying to let me know that life isn't for me. So I ended up going to jail one time, right? And whenever I got incarcerated, I was in there. Honestly, I told y'all before, I haven't been perfect. The things that I have done, for some reason, I got away with it. But the things that I didn't do, I got in trouble for it. But I think that also was God's way of letting me know you can't just get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, you're going to have to deal with the consequences that you of doing wrong. So anyway, I went to jail, right? And when I went to jail, I don't know why I was compelled to say this, because usually when you go to jail, especially for something small or minute, you thinking like, dang, I ain't really no criminal. I ain't no rapist. I ain't no serial killer. You thinking like that. So when I was in the cell, I had hollered out, I'm glad I'm not in here with any baby killers. And the girl that I was in the cell with, which was a Caucasian girl, she popped her head like that. She said, what do you mean? Why would you say something like that? And I was like, calm down. I'm like, I ain't mean nothing by it. I'm just saying. So she gets real irate, and we get into a bad argument, and I start hitting the button or whatever in a cell, and I'm like, y'all need to get me out of here before it really be some serious problems up in here. So they ended up moving me. So whenever they moved me, I went outside and I was on recess. I was around a whole bunch of other girls. The majority of them were Caucasian. They had braids in their hair. They was greasing their scalp with butter and all that because their hair was dry, And so yeah, I haven't been that many times, but I just been having some crazy experiences throughout my life to let me know. So anyway, so whenever I went to recess, the white girls, they hollering, you're in there with the baby killer. I was like, that's why she got upset. But y'all know what? I'm gonna even drive y'all to where she used to live at. But yeah, she used to host Bible study. You know what I'm saying? We sat down and we had a couple of talks, but I really didn't feel comfortable being around her. She is not in jail now, and what she did was she killed her child, and it was an infant, and she placed it inside the attic. And it was a bad story. The baby stayed in the attic for quite some time, but I'm gonna show y'all where she lived at. It's gonna be a brick house on this left side right here. It's right across the street from the church. It's right here. It is this house. Y'all see the brick house? This brick house right here is where she lived. This is also, you know what I'm saying? That's the place that she lived. So, that wasn't a story to try to tell or anything, for any bad reasons. That was just to show you, that the world is small. You have to be careful what you say because you never know, who's in that situation. You could say a broad statement, but it can affect somebody. And I'm gonna tell y'all another story. I remember one time I was talking about this guy in Subway. All of us were, me and my associates or employees, we was talking about this guy. And the guy that we were talking bad about, this when I was younger, his aunt was there. While we're sitting there making his food, we're speaking, which we shouldn't have been speaking like that anyway, but this was probably 17 years ago. And, as soon as I got home, that person ended up calling me, was like, I heard you were talking about me. I'm like, how in the world? Lo and behold, his aunt was there. I think it's another story where, dang, it was something else that I wanted to tell y'all. Like, you really have to be careful what you say because, it can easily affect somebody and you just don't know. Oh, yeah. It was a couple of other situations, but that didn't have really nothing to do with it. So, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to drop some more videos today. Appreciate you for viewing. Be careful what you say because you never know how it can affect somebody or if they done it before. So, talk to you later.